Yeah, I thought about suicide a lot last night. I don't know why. It was what. Yeah, I went to the movies. I left my I was didn't know what to do. I was like I need a break. I don't know what to do. It's a funny thing when you've been pushed past a sort of a normal level of endurance for so many things and yet you're still around. It's a funny thing. Sometimes things are it's really clear that you're in a crisis. You got to do something about it. And sometimes it's really clear you're also in a crisis and you're like I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do next. Meh, I'm gonna go out and enjoy my life a little bit. I don't know what move to make next in this situation. I don't know what to say. I don't know who to contact. I don't know what to say to anybody. I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna leave it because I know it's the problem isn't going anywhere. It's a funny thing too about chronic problems. At a certain point, you don't have to do anything about them. You've done all you can do for however much time that is, and you're like, okay, all right. Still be since I know it's a chronic problem, I don't have to worry about it, taking off on me in my absence, and I can just let it sit here and do something else for a while. But yeah, I was sitting there, and I saw that movie Civil War last night. I was like, oh, what the hell? To sort of trace, because I saw the Iron Man, whatever I think it was Iron Man 2 in 2010 that I saw, and they had some of the jokes, and I'm like, well, I can look at the development of this whole situation. It's kind of a sad movie, right? Which is about kind of everything that's going on with everybody. Yeah, it had a much grimmer feel to it in general, right? Sometimes I find those plots a little bit difficult to keep track of, but I get it. I get it, the general idea. I get sick of the jokes. I get sick of the jokes about me. I get sick of it. I get sick of it. I get sick. I'm like, when are you gonna quit this? So I went out, got some food, like somewhere in the middle. Like I went back in, but just sitting there, seeing all the casual jokes, like, yeah, I could just leave and walk in front of a train, and what the fuck? I don't need to be. I don't. What the hell? I keep trying and trying and trying. I keep getting, and I mean, this is the stuff that's really demoralizing. When I really am just trying to do something good with my life and it gets all screwed up because of all this other crap. And I truly haven't done anything wrong. I mean, it's so just to sit here and be like, oh my God, the hours I put into school, especially those first few months when I was homeless. And of course, I know there are cameras in this apartment, and probably they're audio taping me too. And it's like, oh great, it's all just happening again. There's nowhere I can go. There's nothing I can do. I cannot put one foot in front of the other. I'm never free. And in the midst of all of my torment and all of my hard work getting thrown away and the way I'm treated like an animal and that joke all the time. It's just more casual jokes about the thigh master and all this other shit. It's like, would you just shut the fuck up and find something else to talk about? It's not like you're being informative in any way. You don't care. It's just like, could you just get on with the movie? I paid what, 13, $14 for this, plus my $5, thing of candy. That's like however yay big. And I'm like, fine, I'll sit here, watch this stupid movie and then go home to be videotaped and audio taped in my apartment and then just like figure out what to do the next day. But all this work I've done for school, all of this work I've done, it was so hard to be homeless all that time anyway, and then getting into school and trying to do school that was homeless. I don't even know. It's just like whatever. Yeah, so I don't know. So and then I don't, it was as things have changed somewhat. I mean, it's sometimes also some of these crises are a little, I'm not homeless, so I have some time, but I'm all alone, and then my other stuff is being difficult. So it's like, what do I do? What do I do about it? Yeah, I don't. So here I am making videos with my phone during the day, something to do, right? But people like to accuse me of stuff. So no, I don't think dating celebrities is really for me. After having all this experience, but sometimes I do want to know what happened. Sometimes I'm interested in the situation and the person, and be like, "What happened? What happened?" And it's good that I'm watching this with these some videos of some clips of movies that have happened over the past few years, because I can see I have a better understanding of what has actually occurred in some ways. You know, it's better for me. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't even stand to think about watching any of that stuff before. I was like, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. I'm so mad, I don't care. And now it's like, well, my expectations have kind of changed. I've let go in a lot of ways in terms of like what I thought people were like. Um, and then, there's been some other things have happened, and it's like, this is my life now, and it's like I have my feelings are not so riled up about it, so I can actually kind of look at what's happened, what has happened over the past few years. That's kind of my intention about it. um You know? I mean, it would be nice if everyone could just kind of live happily ever after, you know, without hurting anybody. That would be nice. It seems like the right answer. You know, but my happily ever after is gonna be take some figuring out what to do about all these problems which people continue to force upon me. You know, it's all being forced on me. It's like they're just ignoring that it's all being forced on me. You know, the videotaping and the phone hacking and all this other stuff. You're forcing this on me. I'm not asking for this. You know, I remain myself in the midst of it all as much as I can. I try not to have it just totally turn me into somebody else, but this is not what I don't want to live like this. I am in a permanent state of my life not at all being what I want it to be. That's really true.